Right now, the hottest ticket in town is for Mel Brooks' new musical, a hilarious one, Young Frankenstein.
And Northwest Afternoon's own Sandy D is at the Paramount Theater with the first look at this Broadway-bound production.
Mel Brooks himself is inside, along with some of the other stars. They're holding a party, and I'm going to go check it out. While we're waiting for Mel, let's chat with one of the show's stars, Megan Mullally. Tell me what audiences can expect coming to see this production of Young Frankenstein.
They can expect to have their minds blown. It's crazy. It's so good that it's insane. The music is amazing.
Call me a Frankenstein would be insane!
Don't touch me! The sets are ridiculous.
Do you find yourself
great? It's the greatest show.
Do you remember seeing Young Frankenstein, the movie?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I always thought of Young Frankenstein as the funniest movie that I ever saw.
Audiences loved you as Karen on Will and Grace. Now, do you see any similarities between Karen and Elizabeth?
Yeah, they're both really rich. And they get to wear really great clothes, which is nice.
Did you ever think that you would be playing the iconic role that Madeline Kahn brought on to the screen?
What if I said yes? Would that be weird? No. I didn't even know that they were doing, that Mel had written a musical of this.
Spank me till I'm red, it fits only in your head, but please don't touch me.
And then the minute I found out about it, I thought, oh my God, what a great idea.
Still no Mel Brooks, so hey, let's grab Roger Bart. He plays Young Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Whatever. You know, Roger's actually a Tony Award-winning actor, but people here in Seattle are recognizing him as George from Desperate Housewives. You know, Bree's deadly pharmacist.
My opening line in this show is, yes, yes, we all know what my grandfather did. And I just want to come up to the table and say, yes, yes.
We all know
what George did. But please, do I look like I'm the kind of person who's going to throw your therapist off a bridge or kill your husband? I mean, really, you know, so it was very, very funny.
What was it about this role that attracted you to it?
Well, what is there about this role that doesn't attract me to it? Gene Wilder was one of those extraordinary people who was charming, funny, and a little dark.
Give my creation life!
I thought that was thrilling, and this part gives me the opportunity to do Mel Brooks's material, which now I'm quite familiar with, having done the producers for as long as I did. So I can be funny, and then I can try to turn on a dime and be dark and be very, very serious and passionate. I sort of never thought that I would be doing a leading male role in a musical. I was sort of off, you know, a little wackier. Thank you for tilting the camera when you said that. And so to be in a leading man job and have those parts of the performance, but then also get to be as quirky as a Mel Brooks character can be. As I say, it's like the perfect part.
Finally, the king of wacky wonderfulness himself, as unpredictable and spontaneous as always, Mel Brooks. Hi, Mel. My name is Sandy. Such a pleasure.
What are they hiring these kids? Are you allowed to work?
Mel?
Are there child labor laws here in Seattle?
I just turned 30 last week,
Don't
so
be
thank
silly.
you.
Oh, come on. I mean, I just talked to Ashley. She's about 11. You look like you're 15 at the most.
Thank you. You have no idea how much what that means to me, considering that I just celebrated my 30th birthday last week.
Really? Can you believe this? Come here. 30? Can you believe that's 30? More like, I don't know, 16 at the most.
So, of course, our first question to you is Young Frankenstein.
Are you all out of school, too? Yeah.
Hardly.
Yeah.
It's such a classic. And what do you think about it has made it such a phenomenon over the years?
Probably my talent.
Of course.
No, I'm guessing, you know.
It's alive!
Gene Wilder and I based our movie on the James Whale movie. We had the hindsight of seeing all those movies and knowing what was really good in them. So we pushed all the good stuff together, added a few good things of our own, and we made a good movie. Now I've taken another jump back. That movie was good, and Gene Wilder's performance is miraculous, but he doesn't sing as well as Roger Bart.
There is nothing like the brain.
He doesn't dance like Roger Bart. And Roger Bart is a reincarnation of somebody you never heard of, Danny Kaye. who was the vocal dexterity genius of American films in the 40s and 50s.
What are the challenges of Young Frankenstein, bringing it to the stage from film?
Well, it's replete with a lot of challenges. It's how much you got to stick 17 songs, and you're going to mangle the story a little bit, in the storytelling, and the breadth and depth of the characters. So you got to still keep the characters alive and burning and shiny and exciting, and yet stick in all these production numbers,
And do you have a favorite number?
I do have a favorite number. Sutton Foster says to Roger Barton, "You're the greatest brain expert. You know more about the brains than anybody in the world. But just this once, flush your brain down the drain and listen to your heart." And it's all about listen to your heart. And it's the most beautiful love song I ever wrote. I'm really very proud of it.
Well, we're so excited to have you here, Mel, and with Young Frankenstein. Thank you so much for your time.
It's wonderful. You're not hurting.
Thank you, Mel.
Nice working with you.
Mel is such a hoot. I know, and there's still tickets available, too.
There's just a few more weeks to see Young Frankenstein before it heads to Broadway. Final performance here in Seattle is September 1st. We'll be right back.